Okay, today we're going to look at the Epcot Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind Wonders of Xandar Diecast ships. Bit of a mouthful, but let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to start on the left with the Milano. Go over that one real quick. I'll just give you a look at the box. This box, humorously, was not glued together properly, so when I cut the tape, it just kind of completely fell apart. This one has its proper name on it, Milano. For whatever reason, the Benatar from Infinity War and Endgame is just called Guardian's ship. I couldn't tell you why. I don't know why they refused to acknowledge the name. But there's the back of the box. Pretty good look at the ship. There's your little description there. I'm not going to read all that. These retail for $14.99, so $15. You can only get them at the Guardians of the Galaxy theme park attraction that they have at Epcot. So I had to get these off of eBay because I'm not about to spend, a couple grand going to Epcot so I can get some toys. Here's the Milano on its stand, real quick. You can see it. These don't seat very well on their pegs, just kind of wants to fall back. And the Milano is heavy enough that you really got to lurch it forward to keep it in its proper position. The stands come in two pieces, and you just kind of wedge it in like that, and it sits all right. We've got some debossed lettering on the bottom, Marvel. And both the stands are exactly the same, so I'm going to only go over one of them. Here's the ship itself, the Milano. As you can already see, the paint on this one is just amazing. Just glistens. Look at that. Awesome metallic, striking blue and orange. Very, very nice paint job. Of course, the cockpit isn't clear because it's die-cast metal. But there's your look at that. Let's take a look at the Milano lettering there. Then there's this strange circle insignia that I don't know that they ever explain. Maybe they do and I just don't know. Correct me in the comments, I guess. Onto the fins on the side. Here you go. Paint's amazing all over this thing. I'm horribly impressed with the paint. If you've noticed while I'm handling this that some of the fins seem to be a little bendy, it's because some of them are. These fins on top are just an absurdly flimsy rubber for whatever reason. Kind of ruins the model for me. It's just when you handle something, you don't want it to be squishing in your hands. It's a little annoying. And as you can probably guess, these little oscillating fans, not fans, but thrusters are made of that really weak rubber. As you can see, I foresee this ripping and tearing off in the future. So very weak. But these are metal. This is metal. This is metal. This is the crappy rubber. This is metal. Everything is metal except for these and these two fins. But apart from that, the paint on this is impeccable. It's one of the best affordable replicas of the Milano that you can get. I'm very happy that I did jump on this and decide to get it when I did. Hoping these don't become horribly expensive. Because as you can see, I didn't get the Star Blaster. There's a Star Blaster that comes with this. But I wasn't horribly interested in that ship, so I didn't buy it. I'll compare it to the Hot Wheels version. This is the Hot Wheels version that came out with Volume 2 in 2017. This just came on a standard Hot Wheels card. It's impressive enough paint. Definitely gets the job done. This is there's two versions of this, as far as I know. This one doesn't have paint on this fin, or this fin. Not fin, but I guess winglet. Which definitely cheapens it a little bit, makes it look worse. And you can see one of my prongs here is a little wonky. That's not the end of the world. And this one, for whatever reason, being a lot smaller has a much stronger fins. You can see these are actual plastic. Of course, these are die cast, but these are plastic, these are metal, and this is plastic. But it's not, you know, rubber. I don't know why they had to be rubber on this guy. Let me give you a little comparison real quick. The Wonders of Xandar one is quite a bit bigger than the Hot Wheels version, and a lot more impressive. Give you a little side profile there. I'm really very impressed with this one. The paint is just amazing. All right, on to the Benatar. This is definitely the ship I like more out of the two of these. There's your little description if you want to pause the video and read that. Same stand as the other one, like I said, so I'm not going to go over it. We'll just look at the sculpt and the paint real quick. There's your cockpit. Give you a good look at that. The paint on this one definitely is a little less impressive in person. Doesn't you know, shine like the Milano's paint. It looks gray on the video, but I can tell you it's like a weird purplish. Because if you look at that, that is actually like a silverish, you know, like brushed metal, and this is like a darker purple, which I guess is unique. It does make the ship's paint pop a little less. You should be familiar with these angles from the movie. You see this ship from the bottom quite a bit in the film. I definitely prefer the body design of this ship to the Milano. The Benatar just has this awesome swooping albatross look that I really like. Go to the back here. There's your engines. The mold wouldn't allow for them to paint in the, it's also quite tiny, but the doesn't allow for them to paint in the 3 engines that are supposed to be, oh, come on, there we go, that are supposed to be stacked up back there, but I think I can live with that. There's the top. You can see they painted in some of the engines along the wings right here and right here. This whole thing is made of like 1,000 different moving fins. Not as many as the Milano over there, but this one definitely has its fair share. Let's go to the bottom. There's your little peg for the stand. I'm not sure why it needed to be double pegged, but you know, whatever. Let's get a look at our VTOL fans. Not fans, but thrusters. There's one here and one here. Definitely like the look of those. It's a unique ship, and I definitely have to commend the designers for using screws instead of rivets to hold these together. Because a lot of the time with rivets, there's a little cat here, with rivets, they tend to become loose over time, and it means that your ships will start to jiggle when you handle them, and it's just irritating. And if they use screws, then I can tighten it, and my ship won't annoyingly jiggle anymore. I have a problem with that with a lot of my old Titanium series vehicles from Star Wars. This one smartly doesn't have the awful rubber. I was kind of expecting these lower winglets to be rubber, but they're die-cast metal just like the rest of it is. We'll quickly do a comparison between this one and the Milano. You can see the Milano, I can tell you in person, the Milano definitely feels much more substantial than the Benatar. But I was definitely going to pick this one up because this is the only die-cast model of this ship, and I absolutely love it. So, of course, I was going to get this one. And this one definitely is my favorite, but the Milano absolutely wins out in the paint category for this one. Just looks amazing. All right, and there is your Wonders of Xandar diecast, and with your little Hot Wheels version in the center. Thanks for watching.